And I think that's kind of where we are with Sweet Bay. It was not necessarily like, I mean, nobody's trying to say that Sweet Bay is underdeveloped or blighted, but you know, we definitely want to see that build out, and I think that will definitely increase the taxable revenue in the city. Okay, so but what a TIF will do, we'll go in there and kind of, okay, what are the property rates today? Okay, and then you say, okay, boom, and I'll just, you know, the taxable rate on this is $100. We get $100 a year on this piece of property and property taxes, but man, it could be so much more. So you go in there, and if you get approved for the TIF, they kind of freeze it, and then they improve it, and now let's say maybe it's worth so much more that now the taxable value is, well, let's even say it doubled. It's now $200. However, what we will do is the incentive is to go and say, if you will come in here and you will take this piece of property and either continue to develop or redevelop it, there's a certain percentage of that difference from the 100 to the 200 that will rebate back to you. And there's all sorts of stipulations that have to happen. But again, the city is still collecting some of that extra $100, but if that development hadn't happened, there would be nothing there. So I had a boss one time tell me, one of the congressmen I worked for, and he would say, hey, listen, 1/8 of something is better than 7/8 of nothing. And so I think that's kind of when we talk about TIFs in general. Now, all a community development district is, which again is kind of a separate issue, is it's kind of an inward-facing community or development where where some of their taxes and some of their ad valorem taxes kind of stay there to particularly work in their area, and so you'll see that. I mean, a CRA is kind of like that, where the taxes kind of stay in the CRA, and then there's very specific things. All of this with Sweet Bay, it's really all about the infrastructure.